looking at all the ways we try to do so many things in such a short amount of time, I want to give you about 30 seconds right now at your tables to consider what are some time-saving devices that you use currently. Devices, appliances. What do you come up with? Go ahead and take about 30 seconds and come up with a couple of time-saving devices that you use currently. Okay, I know we could keep talking for a long time, but right now at your tables, is there someone that could just raise up your hand and do a quick shout out and tell us what was a device that your group came up with? Yes, back there.
Drive-in.
A drive-in? Oh, a drive-through. I was going to say a drive-in. Okay, Redbox might be more time-saving, but yes, drive-through would certainly work. Okay, thank you. What else?
Microwave.
Microwaves, yes. A crock pot, yes, that's the slow, busy way of getting something done. Back here? The dishwashers, yes, of course. Any other ideas?
Dryer.
One thing that helps me is this device. I never look for my keys anymore.
A device to find her keys, wonderful. Cell phones, yes.
Well, this is kind of a different device, but it's my daily devotion with my Bible.
I like that device. That's a device that probably most people didn't think of real quickly. Okay, what's interesting is that whether we were in a jungle on the other side of the world or whether we're right here today, oftentimes I think, you know, if there was just one more hour in a day, I would like to have that. If it weren't already taken by something, just one more hour, that would really change my life. I have a wonderful quote that I want to share with you. It's one of my favorites. It says, "Time is what we want most, but what, alas, we use worst, and for which God will surely most strictly reckon with us when time shall be no more." Big quote. In essence, what's it saying? Well, time is what we want most. We use it the worst. And God will hold us accountable for how we've spent our time and what we've packed into it and the choices that we've made. How many of you think that this quote was written in the last decade? A couple of you? Okay. How about in the last 50 years? No takers. One? 50 years? Okay. Few. How about 100 years? A century ago? Yeah, pretty long time. The great thing about this quote is that it was written by William Penn nearly 300 years ago. So when we think about busyness, it's nothing new. I'm sure that folks 300 years ago thought, oh, if only I had one more hour today or every day, that would solve my problems. I'm sure we would find a way to just pack more in. When we think about all the time-saving devices, we just got a front loader. It can do 20 towels at a time. You would think I would have a lot more time rather than stuffing and emptying a washing machine. Not so. I just get to do more of something else. I want to share with you some average to-do lists. These are real, by the way. People of young little peeps, moms of little people. On their average daily to-dos, change diapers, feed yourself, make kid-appropriate meals, do the laundry, connect with adults, continually revise our family schedule, maintain awareness of my child's development, oversee health and medical appointments, socially develop my kids, arrange for playdates, scrapbook, take them to the library, read library books, schedule sanity breaks, maneuver life, meaning the nap, the baby's and mine, social network, and did I say laundry? Just a few in an average day. Some college students, now I know we've got a number of college students here today. I actually had my class a few weeks ago tell me what's on their regular to-do list. Stay connected with their family, stay connected with their friends from back home so they don't lose touch, study, socialize, go to class, which some of them need to do more of, write papers, recreation, stay physically fit, date, of course, and laundry, which for some is a whole new way of life because mama's not there to do it for them. When it comes to empty nesters and the retired folk, Retired doesn't necessarily mean they're sitting around in a lounge chair eating bonbons. Retired folks, from what I'm learning, they're pretty busy. Now they have more time to do more. Some commonalities between these two groups are that on their to-do list is to decide where and when and what they want to eat. They explore interests, passions, new hobbies. They learn to ride Harleys, they read, they golf, they quilt, they garden. They go on lunch dates because evening they get a little sleepier a little bit sooner. They discover new entertainment like theater and symphony. They also do some research on low-impact exercises. Those are some of their to-dos. The empty nesters, however, are focused slightly different in that one of their main to-dos is to make money, because suddenly they realize they've got to make some cash fast or they're not going to get to that retirement stage. The retired folks, one of their large to-dos is planning where they will be going next and then making their journeys wherever they may be. When it comes to moms of teens, I thought, well, I could just run through my list, but I didn't have to. I invited a couple of friends. One of them has a kid in college and a son still at home. She sent me an email that was just pretty doggone funny. She says, Heidi, coming to this event. This looks fantastic, and I would love to go. But after really thinking about it, I would be just like the picture in the invites if I tried to do it. It is Bobby's birthday on Friday, and he's having 6 17-year-old boys here Friday night. So I will be making breakfast on Saturday morning for the group. Plus, I'm having a baby shower for a friend here that afternoon with 20 women showing up. So after the massive amount of food prep, I will be entirely cleaning up from the birthday group and finishing cooking, decorating, and cleaning for the next party. Well, I first thought, yeah, I can do it. I can just be ready ahead of time, and I'll go to hear Heidi speak, and then reality set in. And I thought I probably wouldn't get back until 12 or 1, and that would be really hitting it too close to the 2 p.m. shower. I really hope that you have another presentation I can come to soon. I'm just a bit too busy. That's real life. How many of you invited someone today, and they're not here because they're too busy? Yeah, it's kind of funny, kind of comical, but I think many of us looks like experienced that. Over breakfast, you had a conversation around what keeps you busy. Again, quick little 30-second recap at your tables, and then I'd love to hear what are some of those things that your table said keeps you so busy. It could be things that you kind of had a thematic agreement around. Everyone found something that keeps them busy. Or maybe there was something very unique and special or somewhat humorous. I would love to hear. So I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to talk at your tables and come up with something you can share out. Okay, what were some things that you came up with? If you can raise your hand, if you've got something you can share with us. What keeps you busy? Yes, Dee.
2 jobs plus taking care of her parents.
2 jobs plus taking care of her parents. That fits the bill. Yes?
The Olympics, very late at night.
Yes. Great. The Olympics very late at night certainly do press in on our schedules. Yes?
Interruptions.
Interruptions keep us busy. A variety, I am imagining, of types of interruptions. Yes? Yes?
Doctor appointments.
Doctor appointments. Yes, scheduling them, keeping them, definitely. Yes, in the back.
Work and school.
Work and school. Yes, those 2 things take up a lot of time. They keep us busy. Anything else? Yes?
This group has great responsibility for different ministries.
Oh, great. Ministry keeps us busy. Yes. In the back of the table? Okay. It's a common theme. Yes, in the way back?
Kids with their sports and their clubs.
I can hear that. Kids and their sports and their clubs and their activities can totally keep a gal busy. Yes?
Husband and boyfriend.
Husband or boyfriends, let's hope it's not together, but yes, those would certainly keep us busy.